all doing? I'm Hugo here with a brand new video on my life, my journey. Just a quick thank you to each and every one of you for all the support on yesterday's video. I honestly appreciate it so much. So today I want to talk to you guys about study equipment and ways for blind and partially sighted people to study. I'm going to start with the blind people, then I'm going over to partially sighted, and then I'm going to show you the best way I find to study. Keep in mind that blind people's equipment can also be relevant to equipment that partially sighted people use. This may not contain all the equipment that is available for visually impaired people, but at least the ones that I know of. So first off is the Daisy Reader. That is basically like a CD player, just a lot smaller, that you can use to listen to all your schoolwork, books, whatever. The second one is audiobooks that you can also use. You can load it on your computer or also use it on the Daisy. Audiobooks can also be loaded on your cell phone or your computer. The next thing that mostly blind people use is the Apex, which is for Braille, and it is almost like a computer for blind people. Also, what you can use is Braille books. Then, of course, what you can use as a blind person to write on paper is a Braille machine. Braille is basically a way for blind people to, instead of seeing the words on the paper, filling it with dots. Blind people can of course also use computers. There is different apps that you can use to listen to the instructions of the computer and to give instructions to the computer as well. Now going over to partially sighted people. First off, you can use large font on your papers that you have to read. And also, just like for the blind people, you can use audiobooks or also the Daisy Reader. You also have what I know of two different machines to enlarge your writing on your piece of paper or book, which is called a Merlin or an Acrobat. That is basically a camera attached to a screen almost the size of a small flat screen TV that you can use to enlarge your writing on the papers or books. And you can also change the background, let's say for example white on black instead of black on white. Then you can also use your computer, which also has apps installed on it if you want to use that, to enlarge the screen or read what is on the screen aloud back to you. I'm now going to show you guys the best way that I find I can study a lot easier and my eyes will not get tired as quickly. Now you might ask yourself, what do you mean your eyes get tired? Let me explain. So, if you have, as a partially sighted person, something that is written very small, you must look very closely to that print and try and figure out what exactly is written there. So the bigger the font, at least that is what I found, the bigger the font, the easier it is for you to read and your eyes will not get as tired. Okay, I'm sitting here at my desk now where I do most of my work when I am busy on my laptop. So if you can see there on my keyboard, I have custom made stickers that I put on there, which makes it a lot easier for me to see what exactly is going on the keyboard. As you can see, I have a Word document open on my laptop right now, and I just wrote there my life, my journey, and I'm going to show you how I use my computer if I do not have access to a TV to display it a bit bigger. So what you do is you press the Windows key and the plus key on the right hand side. First the Windows key and then the plus key together. As you can see, it enlarged now, and it is about 300% bigger than it is normally, which is a decent size for me to sit as comfortably as possible and work on my laptop. When I'm at home, I usually connect my laptop to my TV via HDMI. As you can see here, it is displayed a lot bigger, and I can mostly see everything that is going on here. But from time to time, if I want to see the smaller things, I have to magnify the screen once again, but this time only to 200%. That is going to be it for this video. I hope you learned something new and that you have enjoyed. Please like, subscribe and share the video. Till next time. Bye.